Hello, how's everybody doing? My name is Dorian. This is Visual Frameworks Week 2. This is my video review for this week's assignment. This whole course is fun. It's a blast to be finally out of SDI. I had to retake that a couple times, but it was for the better because the knowledge is actually paying off. And also, the project management classes. I can tell just the little bit that we did over there is paying huge dividends in this class. As in, I don't have to spend as much time learning that material as I'm already familiar with it. Even the JavaScript, I know what a function does. I know the process behind it. It just everything's flowing a little bit more fluid now, and it's all coming together and making sense. The biggest problem that I had this week, was that my JavaScript, the code broke. It broke on my store data function. Not I was able to store data, but when I the radio yes, the radio control, the selected radios. When I was doing that, the value that I declared to represent for my HTML ID, for some reason every time I would reload or whatever I would try, it would come back as null. And it was irking me because I knew it was something that I could fix, but for time's sake and for the whole total concept, I just had to move on. What I did was I commented that block out, and I kept going forward and kept going forward because I found out that if I didn't comment that block out and I tried whatever I was doing to manipulate it, it would cause an unresponsive script. It would just keep going and it would constantly crash. So what I did was comment that out until the end. I spent a little time trying to figure that out, but for the life of me, I could not. And I know it's something simple. I just can't think of it right now. So that was definitely the biggest problem that I had. I'm gonna work on that this weekend and try to see. Tinker. I love tinkering with JavaScript because there's no right or wrong. It's yours as long as your syntax is right and it's semantically correct. Everything's okay. You can experiment all you want, and it's just no creative limitations in there. Okay, what I discovered would be easier than what I thought it was with the JavaScript functions to store data, clear data, display data. I really thought that they were going to be harder than that, but Mr. Gibson did a good job of going step by step through all the functions. I really like this part. I'm really liking this course now. It's kicking into high gear and everything, but I feel like I was really equipped in the first couple months to handle this. Um, CSS, I've already liked CSS. I've liked CSS when I first was introduced to it, just because of the simple fact that and I can already see this without even having this. My skill is, the experts. I can honestly see that with CSS, Java, or HTML, you can create. You can just create. The playground is so vast and expansive. Especially with CSS, you can make buttons. I've noticed you can just really put your own little spin, your own little secret sauce on things. I think local storage is great because it just gives anybody, no matter what their skill level with development, just a storage. I liken it to a video game already coming with a little hard drive. There's not much, but just enough to where you can store and manipulate data, and that's what you need, especially in beginning and developing your Java and your CSS and your HTML skills. You have to see results to build your confidence, because that's one of the things that we are lacking in. It's not that we don't know everything. It's just self-confidence. And so I think everything's going great. This is a great course. I'm really excited for week 3. I'm going to work some more on my code and I'm going to develop it better. You all have a great weekend. Be safe and be blessed.